the two ladies come back, the ones that the American lady and
We were just saying she's in America.
oh, is that what you were saying? Oh, no.
Yeah. Rachel often works on a Friday, doesn't she? I think Rachel often works on a Friday.
Oh, does she?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know really. I think she was just sort of moral support for Alicia, really.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I thought she was really nice.
Yeah, Rachel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Right. Feeling all right?
It's good.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Neck and shoulder going back to not doing anything for about 10 days.
Oh.
That's 2 classes this week.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Let's start in feet together. So I've gotten quite a way away from me. You can just hold the shins and just lift the chest a little bit and try and drop the shoulders down. All right. So use the hands to help you pull you back forward. All right. I'll just take a couple of breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Oh, dare take your socks off, yeah, you'll break. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Just round a little, just relax, so you can pull those feet in a little bit closer. All right, and then we're going to have the hands behind us, so you can sort of lean back a little bit. Okay, now we're going to work one leg at a time. So we're going to squeeze the bum and push that right leg a little bit closer to the floor if you can. Don't worry about what the left leg's doing, just concentrate on the right side. So push, 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 squeeze in your bum and then relax back up. So you might need to do a little wiggle in between. Let's go for the other leg. So squeeze your bum, push that leg a little bit closer towards the floor. It will go. Good. And back up. Let's do the other side. Right leg, squeeze and press. Excellent, good. And up, have a little, I don't know what this is, all right. And then left leg, all right, push. That's it, okay. All right, so we're going to walk the hands forwards. You might need to lift up a little bit to come forward. So I want you to try and hold on to the feet. So I'm holding on to, sometimes you do it like this, or you just, I like to just get hold of my feet, all right? So we're going to use that to lift up, push your feet down, squeeze, both knees out together if you can. Good. Inhale. Lift that chest a little bit so you can draw the shoulders down. Press again. Try again. Lift up. Shoulders down. Knees out. Excellent. Good. Good, 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 good. Try and hold. Try and hold. Try and hold. Think pelvic floor as well. If you're stabilizing in the center, it gives the hips a bit more freedom to move. Good stuff. Okay, let's have a little wiggle. Left hand behind, right hand on that knee. So you're trying to stretch up this side as well as push this knee away. So let's push that knee away. Now we're going to work on the left knee. So squeeze and press. So right leg is pushing, left leg is now working. All right, hold it there. See if you can lift the chest, lengthen that right side. Maybe look past that left leg. So you're getting into that side body. And release. Let's come back forward. We're going to swap the hands over. I'm not going to complain about the song. Left hand on the knee. All right, so let's get that leg moving first. Squeeze. Press with the hand as well. So I'm trying to straighten my arm and I'm trying to lengthen here. All right, now I'm going to work that right leg. So squeeze and press, squeeze and press, squeeze and press. I'm going to look past that right thigh to the floor behind my leg. And release, look forwards. Good. Let's just lengthen those, just bring your feet. We'll just do a little wiggle waggle with the legs. I'm hoping that's eased us so that when we come into easy pose, it's easy. All right, so let's tuck the feet in and see if that feels a bit more loose than when you first go into easy pose. All right, just have the hands on the knees. We'll do a little cat-cow. So I'm going to inhale, lift the chest. use your hands and knees to help lift, but try not to do this. Pull those shoulders down. Exhale, we're going to round. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, pulling that chest through. Exhale, round. Tucking under with the bottom. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, round. Just come to normal seated, looking forwards. You might need to do a little wiggle. Right, we're going to interlace the fingers and then turn the palms away. Right. Okay. We're going to inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, lean back and round. Inhale, push that chest forward. Squeeze the legs. Keep pushing the knees out. Exhale, round. Inhale, chest up, arms up. Excellent, good. And round. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, round. Now, we're going to release the hands, but lift the arms up. We're going to make a nice big circle and then have the fingers pointing away from you. So I'm going to lean back to get my hands on the floor. That's it. So you might look a little bit like this. I want you to try and draw the shoulder blades together. Press the knees out. That's it. Push that chest forwards. So you're trying to close the distance between the shoulder blades. That's it. Really nice. Yeah, good. Hold it there. Pull the navel in. It's going to help you. Nice. And release. Let's bring the legs forwards now. Have a little shuffle so that you're right on the seat bones. Right. So we're going to bring the arms nice and wide up. So palms face each other. That's it. Good. Okay. Now lift up, up, up. Exhale. We're going to reach forwards. So stay looking forwards and the thumbs are pointing up towards the ceiling so that you're working the upper back. So I want you to lift the chest. Thumbs are going up towards the ceiling as you reach forwards because I want you to squeeze your upper back. Good. Inhale. Now we're going to really wide arms here, fingers behind. Push the chest up. So you're closing the distance between the shoulder blades. That's it. Come forwards. Inhale up. Palms face each other. Exhale forwards. See if you can reach past the feet. Super strong legs. Push the thumbs up. So you're working that upper back. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. Nice and wide. Fingers behind. Now, get your chest. Kind of make this the movement that's going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. So wiggle, wiggle. All right. We're going to bend the legs. Feet on the floor. Keep that chest up here. We're going to come into tabletop. So we're going to lift here. Tuck under with the bottom. Squeeze. Nice. Exhale. Bum comes back down. Release the legs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forwards. So think thumbs are coming up to work that upper back as you reach forwards, reach forwards, reach forwards, reach forwards. Inhale. Nice big circle. Fingers behind. Get those shoulder blades together now. Bend the legs. Inhale. Up we come. Good. Push the hips up, push the hips up, push the hips up. Squeeze your butt. Good. And down we come. Lengthen the legs. Inhale. Exhale, we reach forwards. Now we're going to hold the feet if we can. Or ankles. All right. What I want you to do is rather than do this to get hold of the feet, hold higher up and draw the chest through. That's it. So we want this chest coming forwards, all right, rather than doing this. All right, so look forwards, inhale. Exhale, see if you can reach belly towards the thigh. Inhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. So I'm trying to, when I say lift the chest, I'm pushing the shoulder blades, bottom of the shoulder blades, tips forwards to help lift the chest. Good. Exhale, fold. So you might be a bit further down. You might be able to creep the hands a little bit further forwards. The handy thing about catching your feet is it gives you a bit of something to hold on to. Right. Lift that chest, lift the chest, lift the chest. Super strong legs. Exhale, fold. Keep lifting the chest. Keep trying to look forwards. Strong legs, strong legs, strong legs. Inhale, lift the chest. hands. Okay, let's cross the legs and come forwards. If you don't want to do that, you can just swivel the legs. Okay. Right leg coming out behind, so top of the foot on the floor. We're going to lift that leg. I'm going to tuck that knee and bring that right knee towards that right elbow. Can you touch your elbow? Good. Now we're going to extend that leg back again. That's it. And bring it in. See if we can tuck in and back. Good. Last one. We're going to tuck in. Now we're going to step that foot to the outside of that right hand. Good. So here, I just want you to focus on using your right shoulder to push that knee out ever so slightly. Can you feel it in the outer thigh and your right bum? Just hold it there. Lightly push your left shin into the floor, lightly squeeze your left bum, but focus more on pushing ever so slightly with that shoulder. I mean, you don't want to be like, crank it out, but you're just pushing a little bit of pressure. Feel it in that leg. We're going to straighten that right leg now. Good. Just to release a little bit. Now we're going to bend again. Now, if you can keep flat hands or come onto fingertips, whichever one you want to do. All right, I like a bit of fingertip here. All right, now we're going to start to sink that left hip forward. So you're going to squeeze that left bottom, and now I want you to try and lift the chest. So you might need to come onto fingertips and lift up here. Sink that left hip. This is nice. Good. Let's draw the hips back. Lovely. All right, let's sink forwards again. This time, I'm going to release the left side. So I can't do hand down with this one, really. I like to go on my fist, fingertips, whatever works for you. I'm going to lean to that left side. So I'm pushing the left hip down. All right, lift the chest. Right hand onto this knee. We're going to come onto the edge of this foot and just lightly push that knee out to the side. Super squeeze around the back, your right bum. Try and drop the hips and lift the chest. Super strong left leg. We're going to, like we did with the hand before on the knee, we're going to push it away. We're going to push it away. We're going to push it away. Squeeze left side, maybe lifting the gaze over that right shoulder. Okay, foot back down, let the knee come in. We're going to straighten that leg. Nice. Okay, now, you might have gone a bit wider with that foot, so bring it back in so it's just on the outside of that hand again. It's pointing forwards. Keep the foot down. Now we're going to sink forwards here. So you might need to shift a little bit with the hands. Concentrate on that left bottom now, left leg. Super strong, super strong, super strong. Lift the chest. Lovely. Let's drag those hips back. Hands flat now. Let's see if we can bring that knee back into tucking it and then back to all fours. Let's do a cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Push into the shins. Draw those shoulder blades down. Lift the chest. Exhale, round. Tuck the bottom under. Really push. Use your index finger to help press. Back to tabletop. Left leg's going to come out behind. Nice strong leg. We're going to lift the whole leg. All right. Start to bend, and we're tucking that elbow. It's not an elbow, it's a knee. Knee to the elbow. All right. See if you can hold it there, like a little crunch in. Now we're going to extend that leg back. Good. Again, knee tucks. And back. Knee tucks. And now see if you can push that foot forwards. That's it. Good. Okay. Fingertips here. All right. We're just using the shoulder to give this a bit of welling. All right. So one side might feel different from the other. Okay. So I'm not sinking this hip yet. I'm just sort of staying in this weird half, whatever it is. All right. Just give it a little push. There we go. Might be tighter on this side, might be looser. All right. Okay. Now we're going to bring the fingertips forwards. We're going to drop that right hip. You can turn your foot out ever so slightly while we're just warming it up. So think more right side now. Squeeze your right bottom, push that hip down. Try not to do this now. So we're going to lift that chest if we can. Lovely. Let's straighten that left leg. Just draw the hips back. Okay, bend again, coming forwards. Now, you might wiggle the foot a bit wider. You might stick your toes out a bit more. You can come onto the edge of that foot as we sink that right hip down. Good. Okay, I'm going to go flat right hand, left hand to that knee. So I'm going to put a little bit of extra oomph, all right? Super squeeze this side, squeeze your butt, push this hip down, left knee out. Okay, I'm going to look over towards that left side, straightening that left arm as much as you can, lift the chest. As much of that right leg is on the floor as possible. That's good. Yeah. Okay, let's bring it back in. Foot wiggles back into position. Let's straighten that leg. So we want to try and keep the foot on the floor this time. And instead of wanging the knee out, it's going forwards. Okay, so we're going to start to bend. So you might not get as deep, but don't worry about that. Right hip down. So it's going out ever so slightly because obviously you've got your arm in the way. But generally, I'm pointing forwards. Okay, lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest. Think about that right leg, squeeze. Push the hip down, push the hip down, push the hip down. Good. Let's pull the hips back. Just straighten that leg. Okay, soften, hands down. So we're going to see if we can tuck that knee back in here. So push away from the floor. Let's see if we can lift that knee and then bring it back. So it's just a bit more little control, trying to keep it in shape. All right, inhale, arch. Push through the index finger, pull that chest through, push into the shins, stick your butt up, squeeze, exhale, round. Big toes together. Let's sit back towards the feet and creep those arms forwards. So we're going to look forwards now. We're going to drop that left elbow and kind of do half popping. So we're going to lift up and slide this right arm straight forwards. Now, I don't know about you, but it's feeling really tight for me today. So I can't kind of slide straight into it. I've got to cramp myself in and groan a bit, all right? So I'm going to I can really feel that all down. So pull your right hip back so you can really feel a good stretch down that right side. Try and roll your armpit into the middle. So rather than letting it drift out to the right, pull it in and under. Look forwards if you can. That's it. And then you start to drop a little bit. Chest towards the floor. Good. Let's slide the hand back into extended chart. We're going to lift the gaze. Right arm down. So same thing left side. We're going to slide forward with that left arm. Now I'm going to pull that left hip back. Roll the armpit in towards the centre if I can. And then start to drop. Ever so slow. I mean, go at your own pace here. You don't have to be kind of woof straight onto the floor. All right. Just see how it feels. And ease your way back, slide back into extended chart. Inhale, come up to seated. So we can do a bit more of a side stretch and then try poppy again, all right? So right fingers out to the side, push the hips to the left. So you're rolling across the feet. Inhale, left arm up. So just really get that stretch going here, nice straight arm. See if you can bring it slightly behind the head as you bring it over. Now look up under that armpit, up towards the ceiling. So I can't actually see my arm. Yeah, try and keep it straight because you want to work from that hip up to the armpit. Push with the hand to kind of round that side. Inhale, coming back down. So when you've got your arm straight here, you can focus more on this bit rather than thinking about the arm. Does that make sense? And then push more here so it stretches there. All right, let's do the other side. So left fingers out. I'm going to push the hips to the opposite side. Right arm up. So get the stretch going first so I can really feel it from here to here. All right, now maybe tucking slightly behind the head, maybe looking under the armpit. Now push more with the hand on the floor. Push with the hips. Stretch. Inhale, reaching up. Nice, looking good, that. All right, so let's creep a little bit more. If you want to, we're going to bend that elbow, bring that elbow to the floor if you want. But you can stay up here if it's, you know, you've not warmed up enough yet, all right? Left arm's coming up, reaching round the head, looking under the armpit. I want you to try and revolve the chest. So rather than just yanking your arm behind you, you've got to twist that chest open. Reach with that left arm. Inhale, push into that bottom hand. Good. Left arm creeping. Elbow down here if you want to. Okay. Revolve the chest here. So you try not to close the chest. We're opening. All right. Right arm up and over. Try and keep the arm straight. Maybe tucking behind the head, looking under the armpit, reach. Inhale, coming up. That looked nice. Let's bring those hands behind. So sitting on the feet, draw those shoulder blades together. So you might wiggle the fingers a bit closer together. All right, stick the chest up. Right, Babs Windsor. There we go. Right, push that chest up. So think about those shoulder blades. I just noticed we're twins today. Remember? In our David Icke purple.
I was just thinking, because you used to have
The same
the
top.
same
I don't know
one,
what's
and
happened
then
to
you
that.
lost it. And I was
Ooh,
thinking,
I lost
I bet
it,
you're
yeah.
saying in a minute, I lost
my
my
turn.
I didn't get a memo either.
Only Marks and Spencer's, but they don't do this colour.
No. So let's drop those shoulders forwards, have a little breather. So I'm kind of sinking, I'm shrugging, kind of like, all right. Now we're going the opposite way. So I'm going to pull those shoulder blades together. I'm going to push that chest, my bum's still on the feet. Try not to hyperextend your neck. So look forwards, all right, tuck the chin even, push that chest forwards, push it forwards, good. Navel sucking in. Now just come to normal, all right, because it's quite intense. Let's bring those hands forwards. Go a little bit wider hands than you would normally in child. So when I come forwards, I'm probably going to slide the fingers off the mat. Now try and roll the armpits towards the floor. Dig your fingers into the floor to help you revolve the shoulder. Does that make sense? So I'm gripping with the fingers to drag those armpits into the middle. You might need to do a little wiggle each side to get the shoulder blades in the position that you want. So don't go as far with the hands as like, don't reach right forwards. Maybe slide them back a tiny bit and get more position with the shoulder. Inhale, come up to kind of all fours, but you've gone super wide with the hands. Let's bring them in a little bit. So we'll try poppy now. So in poppy, you want the shins to be doing quite a lot of work. So you're putting those shins in, you're going to stick your little poppy tail in the air, all right, and then squeeze. Okay, squeeze your bum. Your legs are solid because they're holding you there. We're going to creep forward with the arms. Keep looking forwards. So take your time. You might do a little rock into it, and I mean controlled. I don't mean kind of swing. All right, so I'm pushing with the heels of the hands as I'm coming down to the floor. And then I might think, God, my shoulders. All right, and then I'm going to come back out again. All right, so try it a tiny bit narrower, and then if it's hideous, go wider again. But think about shoulders. Pull them in, all right, and then push chest down. So your shoulders are in control rather than you kind of flinging them around, all right? This is looking nice. Oh, Linda, look at that, lovely. Charlotte, can you lift your gaze now a little bit? Yes, that's it. Oh, look. Oh, lovely. What the dogs here, look. There we go. All right. Let's lift up a little bit, and then we're going to bring those forearms down and slide forwards. Wiggle backs. Cheating with this little edge thing. Right, so, okay. Let's have the elbow slightly in front of you. You've not gone wildly crazy with that. Use your fingers to help you. So I'm going to like claw the floor, right? It makes a big difference. Then I'm going to pull those shoulder blades back and down, strengthen the legs, squeeze your bum, push your pelvis down into the floor and drag the chest forward. Can you feel it really kind of lift you up? Because I'm clawing up the floor. So mid back, I can feel it right in the mid back as I'm pushing there forwards. Now relax off. Does that, can you feel that, or is it just
Yeah.
concrete? Oh, good. Okay. All right. I'm not talking at you. That's fine. All right. So again, floor at the floor, shoulders back and down, squeeze your butt, push that pelvis firmly into the floor. Now drag, make that mid back do some work. Squeeze, 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 release. Okay, let's bring that forehead down. Make a little sort of pillow with the hands, forehead down. We're going to bend the legs and just do a little windscreen wipe side to side. Quite nice on the lower back. All right, just with the waft. Now we're going to bring the big toes together. I'm going to go ever so slightly, depends where your legs were before, but I've widened my knees a little bit. All right, so they are actually that width. Okay. Right, we're going to firmly press the forehead into the floor and don't let your shoulders come up, pull them down. All right. So I'm pushing my shoulders down the back. I'm going to start to pick the legs off the floor. So squeeze your bum, lift the legs. Nice. Can you hold it up? Can you leave it there? Breathe in. Push up again. Higher with the feet. Yes. And again. Lift. So they've not gone back down yet. And again. Lift. Back down. Okay. Is that hideous? Okay. Is that happening? Yes. Okay. Squeeze your butt, all right? Forehead down, okay. I'm looking up because I'm looking what you're doing. Right, big toes together, there's no getting away with it. All right, so squeeze your bum first, all right? Lift. Now keep the legs up, lift again. Keep the legs up, lift again. Keep the legs up, lift again. Good. Did you feel like they went up? And down we come. Relax your feet.
I feel like I've got my legs right up in the air, but actually only
Okay. Right, we're going to prop ourselves up. All right. So just here, I want you to try and draw the shoulders back. So you're kind of doing like a cobra shape, but you don't have to do this, but you can have the hands together if you want. I'm digging the elbows into the floor, forearms into the floor, and I'm pulling that chest forward. Super strong feet. My feet have gone off the mat. Squeeze your butt. Just pull that chest forwards. Pull it forwards. Pull it forwards. Pull it forwards. Now relax off. Okay. So we're just warming the back up a little bit. We'll do one more of those. So dip your feet into the floor. Super strong legs. So my knees have lifted off the floor because I'm pushing. All right. Drag those shoulders back. Lift the chest. Now pull forwards with the chest. Pull, 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 pull. Good. And then relax off. Right. Left arm is going to come across the front. So don't go too far forwards because it's holding you up. Right. Scaffolding. Okay. We're going to bend that right leg and see if we can catch. So I'm just taking the outside of the foot here. Good stuff. Right. Now, what I want you to do, firm in this front arm, so you're lifting the chest, squeeze your butt, right? Strong left leg as well. Okay, don't leave it like spaghetti. We're going to kick back with that foot. Good. Good. Nice. Release down. Okay. Right. Let's just have a little. Do you need to do a little whiffy whack with the legs? You can face the floor if you want. Okay. Right. So we're going to do sort of same. Try and lift the leg. All right. So left leg is down. Left arm is across. We're going to see if we can catch on the inside this time. All right. So I'm going to reach round, even if you have to turn to get hold of that foot. All right. And then I'm going to roll back towards the floor. We're going to kick back with that foot first. So lift that chest, lift the chest. Now, kick the foot into the hand. Get some resistance. See if you can lift that leg off the floor. Nice. And down. We're going to go further up the leg. So maybe that's it. Maybe to the ankle. If you can't do that, then keep holding that foot. So think what we were doing when we were doing reverse tabletop. I'm dragging that shoulder into the middle, shoulder blade into the middle and down, all right? We're going to lift. Good. Good. Down. We're going to do it once more. Maybe walking the hand higher up the leg. Okay. Shoulders working at the front. Squeeze that left leg. Now I'm going to squeeze that right leg. Resist. Lift. Lovely, 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 lovely. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your butt. Good. And down. Release. Forehead to the floor. Bend the legs. Little windscreen wipe. Down to the side. Okay. Let's drop those feet down. Lift the chest. Right arm across. So first off, we're going to go for the outside of the foot. All right. So scaffolding at the front. Pull that chest forwards. Nice strong right leg. Bend the left. Catch the foot from the outside. Good. Now, don't let this shoulder blade wiggle about. We want purpose here. Pull it back. All right, that's it. Okay. Now resist that foot. Lift. Oh, we didn't do that first, did we? Sorry. We're going to kick back. Kick back. Kick back. Kick back. Good. Good, 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 good. And down. All right. So just release the leg. Have a wiggle. All right. We're going to go for the inside now. Bend. See if we can catch the inside of that foot. Good. So even if you look sideways to get hold of it, then rotate back towards the front. Think what this shoulder's doing. Pull it back. All right? Okay. So resist. Super strong right leg. Push away from the floor. Lift. Squeeze your bum. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Let's see if we can go down the leg a little bit. One leg might be more cooperative than the other. All right, again, let's lift. Nice. Really nice. Okay, last one. Maybe walking up the leg a tiny bit more. Don't worry if you're not. Linda, is it not? Can you catch it from the inside or is it hideous? Just go for the foot rather than the ankle. Yeah, like that. All right, so lift, pelvis down, squeeze that right leg, lift. Lovely. And release. Let's let go. Hands like pillow, forehead down, bend the legs, little windscreen wipe here. That's looking nice. Did you feel like you made a bit of progress there? Good. 3 legs. So,
It's a strain.
okay. Feet back to the floor, hands under the shoulders. Let's press into the hands. I'm going to pull my knees forward because I've gone quite high off the back. Just sit back towards the heels. And we're just going to keep in this position a minute because we've been doing a little back bend there. You don't have to come straight into child's if you don't want, right? So just letting that back settle. And I'm going to creep the hands forwards a little bit and then stop again. Creep the hands forwards a little bit, stop again. And again. Eventually, forehead towards the floor. Just really press down so that you're stretching out the back. Inhale, lift the chest and come up to kneeling again. So we're going to bring those knees together now. So you might need to do a little wiggle with the ankles and the knees. All right, so we're going to have those fingers behind. We'll come into baby first. All right, so I'm going to push the hips forward, reach forward, forehead towards the floor, arms are by the side, palms facing up. And just let the shoulders wrap round the knees, and you just kind of curled up in a. I'll stop talking, just stay there. Okay, now we want a little bit of resistance. Come higher up onto the forehead. We're going to lift the chest a little bit off the, it's still on the knees, but I'm lifting away. I'm going to bring the arms out to the sides, palms are still up. I'm going to draw the arms up towards the ceiling. I'm pulling those shoulder blades together. Now sit up from here. That's it. So you're pushing the chest back. I want you to bring those hands behind you. See if you can interlace the fingers. So you can have loose fingers here to start with if you want. So more like baskety. And then I want you to draw the shoulders back here. All right, if you can, we're bringing the hands, clamping them together, and then draw the shoulders together like this. All right, I'm going to face away because then you can see what I'm doing. We're going to reach those arms up if you can, forehead towards the floor. Now we're going to roll onto the crown of the head and the arms come up. So you're just going to stay there for a couple of breaths. This is looking nice. All right, now we're going to sit back. So keep the arms up, but hover the hips just above the heels. Now come up again, and you might find on the upswing, the arms can come up a bit higher. Stay there, push firmly into the shins. Weight is in the bottom and the shins. Exhale, we're going to hover the bottom just above the heels. And coming up again, and maybe the arms come up and over a little bit higher. Exhale, we're going to hover. Inhale up, let the arms come over. And hover, let the arms come over. Last one coming up, hover. Arms come up and over. I'm going to come out to have a look. Stay there. Good. All right. Now keep the hands together if you can. We're going to sit up. Sit, widen the knees a little bit. See if you can reach those arms back behind us to the floor. You don't have to touch the floor. We're just going to arch here, pull those arms back, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and nice and slowly sitting up, release the hands. Let's just bring those hands to the knees. Exhale, round the back here. Really push the shoulder blades round the edges. Inhale, draw them together, arch the back, lift the gaze. Exhale, round. So you're really protracting the shoulders, they're coming round the edges. Inhale, retract. That's it, good. So I'm not just pulling them together, I'm pulling them down. And reach that chest forwards, hand forward, extended child. Stay with wide knees, creep forwards now. So I'm creeping the hands forwards, thumbs coming off the heels, and then coming straight into puppy dog from here. Right, so I'm looking forwards, I'm working forwards, maybe bringing that chest towards the floor. So look forwards here. Nice. Good stuff. All right, so we're going to come to flat. So I'm going to slide the legs back, so I end up flat. Separate the feet into the corners of the mat. I'm going to drag the hands back so they're under the shoulders. We're going to tuck those elbows in and down so it makes the chest pop up. I'm going to push that pelvis down, squeeze your bum. Inhale, lift into cobra now. That's it. So that mid back's doing some work. Push forward, shoulders down, Charlotte. That's it. Yes. And Linda, pull them down. Yes, that's it. Squeeze, exhale, forwards. Good, we're going to do two more. So if you feel like it's super tight, bring the hands further forwards. If you can manage with them there, stay there. Pelvis pushes into the floor. Flatten that lower back. Strong legs. Inhale. Start pushing. Shoulders roll back. Good. So try and stay here now. We're going to breathe. Inhale. So lengthen. I need to kind of push my stomach out before it goes up. Inhale. Out, then up. Exhale, coming down this time. All right, we've got one more to go. So forehead on the floor, just have a little breather. Okay, let's start straightening up. Tops of the feet push. Squeeze your butt, pelvis into the floor. Drag those elbows nice and tight into the sides so that the chest wants to pop up. Inhale, coming up. Nice. So let's stay. Inhale. Exhale. Push forwards with the stomach and up so you can come into a tighter back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lovely. Nice and slow. Really nice. Okay. Peak pose. Da-da-da. We're going to do both. All right, we're going to bend the legs. We're going to catch the feet. So really feel like we've done a lot of work here on trying to draw those shoulder blades closer together. All right, that's what you want. Closing the distance there, opening the chest. All right. Okay. We're going to kick back with the feet. We're going to lift those legs off the floor, followed by the chest. Feet up, chest up, feet up, chest up, feet up, chest up. That's it. Yes. Good. Down we come. We can let go. Do a little windscreen wipe. We are going to do that again because you never get tip-top in the first go. Really pleased about that. It is, but you never get right off in the first go. Okay, it's like doing wheel. Right, so let's wiggle my feet, ankles. Okay, let's go for those feet. Bend the legs, reach. Let's catch the feet. Good stuff. All right, so if you want to go a bit higher up the leg, you can. We're going to lift. Nice. Feet, chest, feet, chest. Squeeze your butt. Good. Nice. Did you get a bit higher that time? Release. Forehead down. Wish wash. Right as that. Don't forget to squeeze your butt. It's doing a lot of the work. Okay. Right, let's get it over with. Let's catch the feet. Draw those shoulder blades together. Right, so it already lifts the chest a little bit, yeah? Right, start squeezing your butt, even there. Now lift, lift, lift. Good. Nice. Let's keep going. Up, chest, up, chest. And down. Let go. Forehead on the hands. Straight legs. Just have a little kick. We're going to try one more thing. Right? Because we're super warm now, aren't we? Yes, we are. All right, so we're going to try the version where we keep the thighs on the floor and it's the chest that lifts. All right? Okay, so I'd suggest holding closer to the toes because you get a bit more leverage, right? Because you're a bit higher up. You have to be super strong to hold the legs and do it. So we're going to bend those legs. We're going to reach and catch like end of the foot, all right? But as long as you've got a good hold, okay? So remember, thighs are trying to stay on the floor, right? So we're going to start to lift that chest. Thighs are down. Good. Again, lift. Good. Lift. Good. Kick, 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 kick. Nice. Down we come. How's that? Hideous? Not too bad? Did you get up to? Not too bad. Do you want a little hand or no? I can come help you get the chest up if you want. I won't touch if you don't want to. I see everybody's wanting. Let's push into the hands. So again, nice and slow. You've just done a great big back bend. I'm just going to draw my knees in a little bit. I'm not going mad with the knees wide. I'm going to sit back. All right, so just have a little rock here. You don't have to do anything too fancy. We're just letting that back settle. Unfortunately, I'm too old to spring back into action now. So I'm just going to reach forwards a little bit, test it out, see if my back's complaining, or just having a little rock. There's no rush. All right. Walk the hands forwards a little bit if you feel like you're settling, and then eventually forehead towards the floor. Take your time. Really pull the navel in so that you're supporting, right? So don't just kind of flop. So inhale, expand. Exhale, navel super draws in, press down. Compressing towards the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, just walk those hands back. Good. I'm going to rock forward so that we can tuck the toes. I'm going to walk back so that we can come into our squat. So you can see my feet are quite narrow at the minute. I want them a bit wider than that, right? So I'm going to lift up and get, so my toes are touching the edges of the mat, heels are in a little bit. So I have gone purposely wide. Now get your elbows inside, so it doesn't matter how low you come, just push with those arms and then sit your bum down a little bit. So it doesn't matter if you're rounding, you might look a bit like a goblin. All right, so just give it a little swishy swash side to side, and then we're going to lift those hips up. All right, you don't have to super straighten the legs, just come out of it. Now we're going to drop back in. So bend the elbows, get those elbows inside and push those legs wide. Try and lift the chest a bit more this time. So let's bring the hands together and push. So that mid back is working again. Good. We did do kind of lizardy earlier to try and ease up into the hip. Is it hideous? Go a bit wider with your feet, you might get a heel down. So if we've not got heels down, let's just come up a little. Let's come out first. All right. I'm just going to shift the hips side to side. So when I'm pushing the hips to the left, the inner right leg is working. Now I'm going to shift the hips to the right, inner left leg. All right. Right side works, left side works. Back to the middle. So go nice and wide with the feet. We'll work on each leg at a time. So let's come off the mat with the feet. You've gone super wide. All right. I'm going to bend that even wider. I'm going to bend that right leg and use my right elbow to push into that leg. Use your hands on the floor. That's it. Keep this left leg nice and strong. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes. Good. Good. Okay. So we're working. See if we can get that left calf to the floor, toes up. I'm still hovering the butt off the floor. Nice. Okay, hands down. Let's push. Come up. Over to the other side. So I'm bending that left leg. So we're going to have the foot flat first. Push with this left elbow. Push that left heel to the floor. If you can. Come up higher. So do it from here. See what I mean? Get that foot down. And then my left leg just okay. All right, maybe coming onto that heel, calf towards the floor. This is for Nick's benefit. Good. Let's come back into the middle. So we've got super wide feet at the minute. We're going to heel toe back so that heels are on the mat, toes are off. All right, walk the hands back a bit so you're a bit tighter in your fold. We're going to bend those legs, get the elbows in, push. So we're going to be higher off the floor here because our feet are wide. Can you switch side to side? Okay, hands down, hips up, heel toe, feet together. We're going to bend the knees, so it's a low squat. Your chest is resting on the thighs. We're going to lift the gaze to the front of the mat or forwards. We're going to bring those arms up, thumbs up. So we're working those thumbs up to work that upper back. Good, nice and low. We're going to sit from here. Let's come into boat. I'm going to kill you. All right, knees together. Lean back ever so slightly. Thumbs up towards the ceiling. All right, palms push into it together. We're going to lean back. We're going to lift those legs. Good. We're going to go wide with the legs and down. Lovely. Okay. Right. Super strong leg, hands in front. Good. So again, we're going to use that chest coming through. Shoulder blades together and down. All right, so you're pulling the chest through and release back up. Strong legs, pulling the chest through and back up. Dragging the chest through and up. That's it. So abdomen coming forwards, keeping the chest up. So even if you do a really small movement like this, just little rocks, can you feel it right in the top of the leg? Good. Nice. Use your fingers to help pull that chest through. Elbows are coming towards the floor if you can. Lifting the chest. Good. Super strong legs. Good. Hold. Nice strong legs. Keep pulling that chest through. Lovely. Roll back. So like kind of like tiny cat cow, all right? So push, push, push. Now drag. Push. Now drag. Push. Now drag. That's it. Good. Push. Now drag. That's it. Now we're going to stay there. Stay there. Push those legs down. Okay. Come up. Let's see if you can go a tiny bit wider with the leg. Strengthen the legs up. Pull. Push. Pull. Push. Pull. Push. Pull. This is looking good. Push. Keep those legs strong. Push. Good. Right, one more. We're going to stay. Pull. Down. Super strong leg. Super strong leg. Good. And release. Slightly lean back. Hold those legs. All right, soles of the feet together. I like to, rather than drag the legs in, I kind of move my butt towards the feet. Let's finish in our Baddha Konasana. We're going to hold the feet. So you can do it this version where your thumbs are in the middle and then you open the feet a bit like a book. All right. So we don't know like that. All right. You're going to lift up, shoulders down. Now we're going to turn those feet out so you can lift them up a little bit. Squeeze the outer thigh. Pull that chest. Nice. That's it. Hold it there. Hold it there. Hold it there. Super strong legs. Super strong legs. Good. Really nice. And release. Just let your legs nice. I think that will see us now into relaxation. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. I need that. Looking all right, that. Right, this morning, isn't it? Go to the other room. Coming in and out. Coming tonight. Already lined out. Just have a wiggle. Make sure you're symmetrical. Take the time to kind of ruffle a shoulder blade, wiggle the hips a little bit. Are you feeling symmetrical? Are you tensing one butt cheek? Let it go. Right. Do your shoulders feel even? Well, let's just start with that squeeze one. So right arm, we're going to lift it off the floor, make a fist. super squeeze that whole arm, squeeze, and then drop. Left side, left arm off the floor, make a fist, squeeze, and release. Both arms together, fist, squeeze, and release. Lovely. Right leg, squeeze, and release. Left leg, squeeze, and release. Both legs together, squeeze, and release. That's it. We're going to squeeze the bum, squeeze, and release. Lower abdomen, squeeze, and release. Chest, squeeze, and release. We're going to the back now, so maybe shuffling off the floor a little bit, shoulder blades together, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then shuffle them back out again. So shoulders are going to drag along the floor up towards the ears, and squeeze around the neck area, squeeze the shoulders, and then relax and push them back down away from the ears. We're going to squeeze the face now. Ruffle up, squeeze your face, scrunch, and release. Inhale in the center. Maybe lift the head slightly off the floor. We're going to turn that head to the right side and then place the head back down. And then really think about just pushing away with that left shoulder. So you feel that stretch down that left side of the neck. Holding it there. And then relax any effort. Maybe lifting the head back to come up back to the center. And start all again and go to the left side. Inhale. Maybe lift the head. Twizzle to the left side. Head back down. Push that right shoulder away. Hold it here. Hold that stretch. Hold that stretch. Keep breathing. And then relax the effort there. Lift the head back up. Bring it back to the center. Inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And then try and breathe through the nose. Just let the body do the work now. You don't have to concentrate on it. And we'll begin the body rotation. Quickly as possible, take the awareness through the different parts of the body. Keep yourself alert, but you're not concentrating too intensely. I'm going to start on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right waist, right hip, right thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left waist, left hip, left thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. Now to the back, become aware of the right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right bottom, left bottom, the spine, the whole back together. Now go to the top of the head, crown of the head, forehead, both sides of the head, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, right cheek, the nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen. Now the whole of the right leg. Whole of the left leg. Both legs together. Whole of the right arm. Whole of the left arm. Both arms together. Whole of the back, bottom, spine, shoulder blades. The whole of the front, abdomen, chest. The whole of the back and the front together. The whole of the head. The whole body together. Total awareness, no movement. Whole body's lying on the floor. See your body lying perfectly still on the floor in the room. Visualize this image in your mind. Now concentrate your awareness on the movement of the navel area. Concentrate on the navel moving, rising and falling slightly with every breath. With every breath it expands and contracts. Concentrate on this movement in synchronization with the breath. Now shift your attention to the chest. Your chest is rising and falling slightly with every breath. Now move your awareness to the throat. You're aware of the breath moving in and out of the throat. Now go to the nostrils. You're aware of the breath moving in and out of the nostrils. Now withdraw the mind. Just concentrate on the space in front of the closed eyes. Imagine a transparent screen, like a TV screen. But instead of the TV being two-dimensional, you can see past the eyelids, through the eyelids, as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on that dark space. You're not becoming involved. You're watching it like TV. Just watch that dark space. You might see patterns or colours. Light, dark, images, thoughts. Just watching it like you would TV. Try not to get involved. Relax all effort now and draw the mind back outside and become aware of your breathing. Become aware of the whole body and aware of breathing. Lying relaxed on the floor. Develop awareness of the body right from the top of the head down to the tips of the toes. Become aware of the floor and the position of the body lying on the floor. Start to visualize the room. Taking control again, maybe bringing a deeper breath into the chest next time you inhale. Starting to wriggle the fingers and the toes. Perhaps drawing the legs together. If you want, two arms up and over. Stretching out. And then one at a time, knees into the chest. Hugging the knees in. Maybe having a little rock if you want to. ready, you can roll over to the right side. And use your left hand to help you come back up to seated. Just rest the hands on the knees. And breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let the shoulders drop in through the nose, out through the mouth. Thank you very much. Thanks, ladies. Nick. Good to be back. It's chewed up a bit.
Yeah.
Not too bad. No, I think we're on tomorrow. Hello, yeah. What's Saturday like?
I don't know what they're going to do about Brockham. So
And the fireworks in.
yeah, and the bridge, both the bridges were flooded
Oh,
today,
wow.
but they are passable today. Well, the Brockham,
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about
Yeah,
the
but the
flooding.
water's gonna go down quite quickly.
Yeah, it's gone down a bit this morning, so it's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, the river runs
I
quite
think the
quickly.
Betchworth Bridge was worse, wasn't it?
I don't know.
There was an ambulance stuck in the flood there as
Oh,
well.
so
Did you see that?
Oh,
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, and they have to
Because
send
when
a
you
fire
go to
engine to
Brockham-
drag the ambulance
Yeah,
out.
you park in the
Goodness.
fields, don't you? So,
Yeah.
I mean, we did that once about 15 years ago in weather like this, and everyone was having to be dragged out by
Oh my
a tractor.
goodness.
Because once they got
Yeah.
caught, but they were all stuck in, you know,
Yeah,
the wheels
yeah.
were all going round.
They won't want you parking on rugby field because it'll chew us all.
Oh
up.
no,
Yeah.
you can't park there anyway.
Oh.
Well, when we went, we parked in the field further back and then walked.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't know what we're going
I don't know, we're undecided whether to go.
to do.
And
I
the
think might go on the bus.
Well, Lucas is supposed to be, because he's a scout,
Yeah.
supposed to be helping on one of the food stalls. there.
Right. Right.
So Michelle was saying, well, if it's all still on, he's getting a lift there, but she said we might, if we've got to go and pick him up anyway, we might as well just go,
Yeah.
even if it's raining.